Profit First is not for everybody. Becoming a certified Profit First professional is not for everybody. We have very stringent certification process, ongoing certification process, and guidelines around what makes an amazing certified Profit First professional. And it is not an easy task to become certified. It's not just a tick and flick and you're done in a week or two. There is a comprehensive process that you work through to be able to do that. And there's a very, very clear reason why. Because Profit First is a simple cash flow tool, but the key is being able to take that tool and work with your clients and understand where they are, what their problems are, what their goals are, and to make sure that you're customizing Profit First to work for them in a way that is still Profit First. Today's episode is around why accountants, bookkeepers, coaches, financial experts should have a think about why implementing Profit First in their own business is going to be a game changer as well. So if you are not an accountant, bookkeeper, coach, or financial specialist and you are a business owner, then please listen on as well, because if you have any of those people in your life and you want to implement Profit First in your business, you may want to start having conversations with them around why it might be a good idea for them to look into it a little bit further to see how they can become certified and help you implement Profit First successfully in your business. So for those in the accountant, bookkeeping, coach, financial space, we hear time and time again that you're burnout, worn down, sick of doing compliance work, and that the work is not very fulfilling anymore. And there's more and more paperwork, which is not super fun for anyone to do. And if that is the case, then what I wanted to have a talk to you about today is the three main frustrations that we hear time and time again, and then how Profit First can help you overcome those. So firstly, we hear all the time that you do so much work for your clients and then they jump ship very quickly because they don't feel like they're getting value from you because they wanted a more advisory consultant type service, which you either don't offer or they didn't know you offered. The second thing is that you get relied on so heavily by the client, but often they don't implement your suggestions, which can be super frustrating. And the main one that we hear so often is that you don't want to be just a compliance accountant or bookkeeper or financial professional, and that the compliance is getting so time consuming and making it really, really hard for the client to see the value in the hours and hours and hours it takes. So if that sounds familiar to you, I want you to have a think about what else you can do to move yourself and your business from that compliance hustle as it stands at the moment into an area that will help your clients and also be super fun for yourself. So I want you to have a think about, imagine if you could help your clients improve your cash flow. Now, if you have a think about those clients you work with at the moment and did a quick inventory of your list, I would guess that the vast majority of your clients would be in some degree of cash flow trouble, whether that be ATO debts and maxed out credit cards, overdrafts, loans, and so on, or you may be fortunate to have some clients who have only small amounts of cash flow issues. But again, what I'd love you to do is have a think about your clients and think about what portion of those would be struggling with cash flow. The second thing is we hear about clients all the time wanting more out of their accountant and bookkeeper and business coach because they really do enjoy the relationship they have with them, but they need more. And clients will reach out to us directly to find a certified Profit First professionals to work with, which is amazing. And we want to have more of those professionals to be able to offer more services to more clients across Australia and New Zealand. And thirdly, it will have the opportunity to increase your revenue and to retain your clients for longer, which means that's going to reduce your marketing costs because we know retaining a client is much, much cheaper than gaining new clients. And this is what Profit First can do. Now, Profit First is not for everybody. Becoming a certified Profit First professional is not for everybody. We have very stringent certification process, ongoing certification process, and guidelines around what makes an amazing certified Profit First professional. And it is not an easy task to become certified. It's not just a tick and flick and you're done in a week or two. There is a comprehensive process that you work through to be able to do that. And there's a very, very clear reason why. Because Profit First is a simple cash flow tool, but the key is being able to take that tool and work with your clients and understand where they are, what their problems are, what their goals are, and to make sure that you're customizing Profit First to work for them in a way that is still Profit First. Because we see that all the time, that people come to us and like, oh, I've been doing Profit First, but it doesn't work. And when we have a look at it, it's because what they are doing is not Profit First. They may have read the book, which is a very, very small overview of what Profit First is. And the certification process is that deep dive into the nitty-gritty of Profit First and how we can adapt and adjust to make sure that we are providing the best services to our clients. So what I wanted to talk to you about today was the top 5 benefits of implementing Profit First in your own business firstly, before you then consider becoming a Profit First professional. So the first thing that is a major benefit is that you can help your clients solve their cash flow issues and build their permanently profitable businesses. As I mentioned, majority of clients have cash flow issues at the moment, and Profit First is a tool that you can use to be able to really clearly step them through a really simple framework for them to be able to implement in their business and solve their cash flow issues. Being that trusted advisor who is understanding, able to get to the bottom of what the problem is and to be able to offer them solutions and guide them step by step, taking those little steps so it's not overwhelming for the client and so that they get those long-lasting results. Profit First is not just something that you use for a little while to get them out of trouble. It is a system and a framework that we use now to get them out of a bit of a bind if that's where they're at, and ongoing to help them achieve all of those goals that they have in their business. The second thing, it helps you as the advisor stand out from those financial professionals who are doing compliance work. If you are the type of person who wants to do compliance work, that is amazing. We absolutely need you. And I am not saying that this is better than that. What I am saying, for those who don't find the compliance work fulfilling and want to move into a service offering where you can help clients really dig into their business and solve their cash flow problems, then we would love to chat to you further. The third thing is, it's another service offering that you can have in your business, which will potentially increase your revenue. If nothing else, it will absolutely increase your profitability. So we often say that you don't need more income. You need to be more profitable with what you have at the moment first. And then if you choose to go bigger, then you're going to build a business that is profitable. We don't think that you have to have a higher turnover to become more profitable. And in fact, we know that usually that works in reverse and a race to the bottom if that's the case. So again, increasing your profitability, yes, it potentially could increase your revenue, but we always are thinking about profitability, cash in bank for you. Fourth step that it overcomes for the financial professional is that it makes your own business more profitable, as I mentioned. For those who want to become certified Profit First professionals, part of the certification process is implementing Profit First successfully in your business. Now, often we will have members join us who have started to implement themselves, or they think they've done a really great job at it because they've been able to see some really great gains. And when they go through the certification process, the penny drops and they realize that they have been doing it the hard way simply because they didn't have the knowledge and the training to do it in a really systemized, simple manner. So not only is it going to make your business more profitable, but it is also going to get you back time because you're no longer going to be running the system in a way that is much more time consuming than it needs to be. And the fifth part of it is probably one of the biggest areas that we get the most feedback on. The members obviously love the certification process and all of that part of it, but it comes down to being part of the Profit First team and our Profit First professionals here in Australia and New Zealand. As a community, we really value and focus on collaboration, not competition. Yes, we have accountants, bookkeepers, coaches, financial professionals, some of them who are in the same city, and they will collaborate to get clients, or they'll collaborate if they go to an event. It's not about competition. It is about collaboration and building our businesses and our services and our knowledge together so that we can have an even bigger impact on the small business owners across our areas. Collaboration is key, and that is our main focus when you join the Profit First professionals in Australia and New Zealand. Yes, we provide you with resources and training and the certification and all of those sorts of things, as I mentioned, but being able to have a community which is there for each other, being able to have our guides from Profit First Australia and New Zealand who are there to help you when you get stuck, and again, really building that community, which we hear so often is lost at these days. And that's one of the main reasons that I love being the CEO of Profit First Australia and New Zealand, to be able to continue to build the community we have to make sure that we support each other and also support the small business owners as well. So a quick recap. Using Profit First in your accounting or bookkeeping or coaching or financial services business is going to help you build permanently profitable businesses for yourself, but also for your clients. It's going to help you stand out and differentiate yourself in the market. It's going to help you increase your profitability because you're going to be successfully running Profit First in your business in a really streamlined and efficient way. It's going to, as I said, make your business more profitable. And finally, you're going to be able to join an amazing community of like-minded, forward-thinking, client encouraging accountants, bookkeepers, coaches, and financial professionals as well. And if you truly want to make a difference to your clients and they have and struggle with cash flow issues, then I would love to have you reach out to us and consider becoming a certified Profit First professional. If you go to our website, profitfirstaustralia.com.au, you will see the link where you can submit some details for us and we can start having a conversation around what it would look like for you and ultimately for your clients. We are here to make a difference. We are here to end entrepreneurial poverty, as Mike Michalowicz, the author and co-founder of Profit First, mentions all the time. We are here to make a positive impact in the lives of our small business owners. And we take that very, very seriously. And if you are the type of financial professional who would like to do that also, then I really encourage you to reach out. We would love to have a conversation with you. And even if you're not sure, you've got questions, please make sure you reach out, because the only way we can help is if we have the opportunity to answer those questions for you. Have an amazing day.